Also malfunctioning is Alex.
Yeah, so fair warning, I have been a poorly boy. So if my voice
Sorry,
starts going,
I know I was the one who started like as the boys, but for some reason that phrasing just really hit me.
absolutely, I'm a poorly boy who's had some trouble with his tum tum. Okay, that was a fantastic.
One constructive comment.
Yeah. Okay.
That obviously John is wiping his hand on his trousers,
What did they
not his
wrote?
pants.
Right. No. He unbuckled. Wiped his pants and rebuckled. Okay, they were very clear on that.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, it's mostly if you're surrounded by a bunch of heifers, you'll be all right as long as you're not silly. But that's you don't want to be near like a.
Oh, but I love to be silly around heifers, Alex.
Look, okay, there's nothing wrong with my sentence. That made perfect sense. Come on now, go out and eat an ice cream. You'll be fine. I'm a really sucker. Sorry, I am a sucker for.
Oh, you're a really sucker. Yeah.
I'm a really sucker. I'm
that
Saint
was
Bleeding.
Saint Bleeding.
Oh, Saint Bleeding. Thank you for giving me such a delicious grammatical sandwich.
To be fair, I can make that. I can turn that from a sad story into a happy story with 2 more words. For sale, baby shoes, never worn, massive baby.
You know what? You should enter that into a competition. I think you're on to a winner. Chat must have liked that. I can't see anyone because it'll break my internet today.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of people just saying massive baby.
Massive baby. Is it too late to add massive baby to protocol, Johnny? We can squeeze a massive baby
absolutely
in,
not.
right?
Absolutely not. We can do whatever we like.
Massive baby. For some reason, when you say the words massive baby, like it's a legitimate existential threat, is what I'm imagining.
Well, yeah, that's because most
Like
of
pair of baby booties, and then massive baby, and there's like a destroyed house in the background, and there's military helicopters flying in over the hills. There's one thing when writing Elias that this is got bang on,
yeah,
which is every line has to be secretly shitty. That was always the rule. It was never
he's
like
such a fucking prick.
Like that was always the rule. It was never good morning. It was always something like, "Oh, you've arrived." I really liked that.
That last message so it puts me in mind of like years back when I was meeting Sash somewhere and like we were meeting at a shop or something like that, and like I got a message from that was like, "Oh, on the bus," and I was like, "Cool, see you soon. Don't get murdered." And then from his point of view, phone dies, bus gets rerouted, and it takes them 2 more hours before she actually arrived and met me. So for 2 hours, I was like, what the... oh no. The last message I sent was "don't get murdered."
You're gonna look.
And I haven't heard of them for 2 hours, so I was like, I'm like, no, obviously.
You might as well just tattoo the words "prime suspect" on your forehead.
But yeah, those were not 2 of my favourite hours that I have ever lived. Boom!
Another really well written one.
Your feelings. How do those tears taste? Salty, I bet.
Hey, Becky. You and I, we are kindred spirits. It's good. More of this. Okay.
Whereas I've realised that, like, I'm like, yeah, this is a good shit one. This is a good, yeah, no, absolutely, yeah, this really explores the relationship. A fucked up Santa. I say before, like, I don't have the fan fiction impulse in me, but there is one area where I do, where like for some reason the urge to like add my own spin to existing things comes out, and that is
yeah.
Sorry?
Hmm?
What? I didn't actually hear the first word. I heard erotica.
I'll find out if chat heard, and if they did, then it's a hilarious bit, and I'll never tell you.
Fair enough. But there's some added Alex keyboard smashes, so I think they heard. But
A few moments later.
okay, no, they didn't hear. They didn't hear what the joke was. What did Alex say?
I said it was, Stella Firma Erotica.
Stella Firma Erotica.
Specifically.
Yes, absolutely. I always ship. Basically, it's mostly to be fair, it's not strictly Stella Firma. It is slash fiction of all Tim's characters with Tim
With each other.
and each other. Just all, the best pieces are always going to be like the characters in the world, and they're like, "Do you want to use like this actual character?" I'm like, "No, I've made my own. Thank you. I will use
I'll
the
use
generic
Imperial
piece."
Guardsman number 367922. Oh,
I could tell you so much about my Gungan rebel cell leader, Bofa D's nuts.
Open offer. If you're ever Ofa D's nuts, by the way.
Yeah.
Best
Great
Gungan
Star Wars
name.
name. But great Star Wars
Best
name.
Gungan name. Absolutely on board with it.
Yeah.
Has a son, Sucker. Yeah.
Sorry?
Has a son, Sucker.
No. But his cell is based out of one of the moons of Ligma, which is an old Gotal mining world, taken over, which was obviously taken into Imperial control quite early in the Galactic Civil War era. It's run by the Corellian Mining Corporation. Well, or at least it was.
This is why when we make things together, I forbid you from picking names for at least 6 months. I see. I have to confess to the chat that unfortunately, despite apparently having a comfortable sounding voice, I am not actually a quote comfortable person to be around, having been described closer to a walrus that's eaten too many coat hangers and won't stop fidgeting.
People are very mean to you, Alex.
They're not wrong. I am very angular and twitchy.
You're always like, oh, people always say this sort of stuff to me, and I'm like, who are you hanging around with? They're very nasty to you. Is it Hannah? Does she say this stuff to you?
No, she's more creative than that.
Okay.
Oh God, I nearly went. Ooh, let's do author-fic name.
I'm excited to read author-fic name.
Look, I'm tired. Okay, I'm still ill.
Oh,
okay.
Look at these tags. Fic genre as assigned by Jess.
Oh, those are some good tags. Okay.
Apparently my accent is too Kentucky to be Virginia.
Yeah, Jonny. But you feel pretty silly now.
Yeah, but they're all saying that yours was perfect. 10 out of 10. Suggest.
You're always so kind whenever I can't see what you're saying.
They said you sound like you're full of coat hangers. I don't know.
I'm a healthy boy. Shall I read a last?
Yes.
I know you're not asleep.
Okay,
sorry, couldn't resist. So just to be clear, you're so like smooth that mountain goats slide off you.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes. I'm like an obsidian cliff face.
Jonathan Obsidian Sims.
That's me.
That's actually got a decent ring.
What was there? There was a bit where it was like, God. I was like, God, that's disgusting. And there was a little bit of me that was like, yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's the principle of the sexy panopticon. The sexnopticon.
Oh my God.
Possibly the least sexy word that's ever been
The
said.
sexnopticon.
The sexnopticon.
I mean, that's like, I'll be honest, that's the internet, surely. You know?
Beware, for the sexnopticon cometh. I'm tired and I'm delirious on meds. Sexnopticon has done it for me, though. Right, that's the title.
Sasha Neumann is saying Sexnopticon, which I think. It's not about. It's not about. It's not about ghost number. It's about ghost inflation. I don't Google that.
No, please explain ghost inflation to our audience.
But it's like it's scary to think about.
Johnny, it's 120 billion ghosts.
But another problem with the ghost inflation situation is the ghost inflation situation.
One more time.
The ghost inflation situation.
Carry on.
They're my new band. They're like retro 80s electronica.
Yeah, absolutely. I can hear it in my ears. I just like poking you about this very specific
Evil Auntie has just pointed out ghost inflation situation, ghost inflation situation, ghost inflation situation. Are they really ghosts now? Who cares? Right. 120 billion ghosts.
120 billion ghosts, Johnny. You wait.
Is that
it's the next big?
Is that your band?
Summer blockbuster.
Is that your band?
120 billion ghosts.
Yeah, it's that one.
That was like 120 billion ghosts. It'd be like a really, really mellow Muzak album with just
120 billion ghosts. 120 billion ghosts is a late noughties indie band.
Ugh.
Sorry, mate. I didn't. I just speak the truth.
I don't
create it.
Read a story instead. Crack fiction with a touch of serious. I don't know.
Hey, Alex, what's crack fiction?
I don't know.
I don't know what's crack fiction.
Ask chat. They know things.
Hey, chat.
Is it about doing loads of crack in fiction? Like meth fiction or cocaine fiction?
Breaking Bad fiction. Oh, silly.
Martin, we need to
silly,
cook,
not
Martin.
Serious. Crack fics are fics that aren't supposed to be serious.
Martin,
okay, understand. It's a joke. It's a joke.
What,
fix.
John? We need to cook. We need to cook, Martin. There's a crossover.
It's Martin saying bitch all the time.
What do you mean he's entered a fugue state?
I really loved you, bitch.
Sorry, there's just a pizza on the roof of the Panopticon the whole time. Okay, sorry, that tickled me. That tickled me. Right. Give me a test phrase, Johnny, just the one.
I don't
Thanks.
know. Yep, no, it's fine. You good? Hope that helps.
Fine.
Sorry. Yes. Shut up, Martin. Proper oh yeah, no, like that. Alex has just vanished. It's fine. Anyway, thank you all for joining.
Help! I'm in the void and I can't get out.